And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, taking another look at Shalabal. This time we're gonna check her out in some PvE action, see how she does in World Boss, even though she is obviously, hold on, a PvP character. We missed a proc there. The rotation for her requires that you insta cancel everything and proc on the 5th, and then insta cancel everything and proc on the tier 3. That's what I'm doing. And as you can see, the tier 3 hits pretty nicely. They want you to delay cancel the 6 into the 5, and if you're using like a rage, that will work. But if you're using a regular damage proc like a CTB of energy, destruction, anything like that, you're gonna miss your proc pretty much every time, because you gotta wait for her to go up and spin around to create that vortex or whatever the fuck it is. Alright, and that's gonna be doing hits, and you have to jump back into your 5 after that. I wish you didn't need to use 1 and 2, because it makes the character a little bit less proc friendly, because you have to incorporate more skills, which means you gotta cancel out of skills faster and stuff. So it's kind of a shame. Be interesting to see if her tier 4 builds in 1 rotation of all of her skills or not. We'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and just toss this out. Okay, so right here we'll just do a quick little 3, 4, 5, 6, and then spin. Go. Yeah. Ooh. Almost died. I completely forgot that I'm not using a surfer that can revive, so I need to be careful. Because we don't have the artifact yet. I want to see what she can do without it. Gotta be careful, because she only got like a small little heal, bro. Like it's a baby heal. It's the bare necessities. Come to the center, my G. Gonna probably die. No, did not. Okay, he went into a cutscene, so that's good for me. And then we can just finish it up here. So for a 180 obelisk, this is not too bad. I know I have a pretty stacked team with Yondu and Valkyrie, and she's a PvP character, right? So keep that in mind. But I did want to take a look at her before just slapping a rage on her. Usually I just put like a CTP on characters these days, but she's tier 2 native, super expensive to build, expensive to acquire. So I figured start with an obelisk and then scale it from there. There's a couple stages that she can do pretty high up. Like since she's a female super villain, she can do right here against Gore. So we'll try her here, see how we do. We don't have much in the way of like strikers and stuff, but it is what it is. All right. Let me see how we do. Gotta make sure we cancel quickly so we don't miss a proc. 2 bars. That's not great. Just gotta make sure. Feel good. Oh, what? Wow. So you can just. Wow, that's crazy. I did all that work to build up the tier 3. And Gore just jumped back a couple steps, and that was it. Like, we didn't even get the tier 3. And the tier 3 is a big percentage of her damage. That kinda sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I hate characters that have that range issue. I'm happy she's not one that I'm gonna be relying on for PvE content, but you know, that's kind of annoying if you wanted to build her that way. That's something that you now have to consider, how far away you are from the boss. And like, see, like right there, the roach didn't even die, fam. You know what I'm saying? The roach didn't even die, and she got canceled out of her tier 3. Come on, bro. She's struggling to kill these damn roaches. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, let me wait. I want to get things lined up. Okay. I'm sure with a rage it would be better. Obviously. Oh, okay. Is it just me or does her movement speed look slow? Maybe it's just my set. I'm trying not to get canceled out of my skills. And I'm also trying to keep in mind that she cannot revive. Okay. Oh. She's not that tanky because she's not going to reflect anything back. Well, she will, but not enough to keep me alive. That's for sure. And also, we don't get much in the way of damage reduction from the supports that I'm using here. So keep that in mind, guys. I want to see if I can save the... Okay. Well, can we just toss the co-op? I wanted to save the tier 3 so I didn't have to like waste the whole rotation to rebuild it just for a fraction of a bar of damage there. Okay. It's just me or does the board seem too big for her? I feel like Silver Surfer looks bigger. He fills up more of his board, you know? Like NORRIN Red, that is. Oh boy. We might die. Yeah. We did not. That's good. I should have used the 1 and 2 there, but as you can see, there's a range issue. Oh boy. Yeah. This time we did not get pulled out. Come on. Oh wow. We are taking a beating. Okay, let me out. Don't want to die. The damage is not dookie, but it's definitely like nerve-wracking when you are in these long skills. And I think I missed my proc there. Pretty sure I missed my proc. And because she has such a small heal and no revive, without the artifact on, I missed the proc there again. I was trying to time it so I could be on him when he moved, but yeah, wow, I didn't get fort there. Okay, man. Can't say she's a fun character to play. I cannot, or at least not with a proc, but I wanted to try. Wow. Yeah. Okay, between him jumping away and costing us a bunch of damage that way. Okay, let me see if I can just use the co-op so I don't die. Alright, boy. Yeah, she needed a bigger heal. But they're relying on the heal from the tier 4 and you having the artifact for the revive. I think that's what's happening, you know. Anyways, that will do it for me for for proc. I just wanted to try and see. Before they go ahead and fix her, by the way, if you didn't see my first video, like look at the life seed cost here for Shalabal, right? And then look at the life seed cost for your regular tier 1 natives that can be upgraded. Let me just show you guys, like for example Ben, you can see it's the same even though she's a tier 2 native. And then I showed you guys, it was at the very end of the video, so most of y'all don't make it to the end of the video, so I figured I'll show you here again. You can see Odin is costing 50 and she should be costing 50 as well. Same thing for Ebony Maw, he's also costing 50. So something's going on right now and they may fix it. So if you want to build this character, it might be the cheapest time to build her now. No, only this portion, like in terms of the gold and the life seed cost, is discounted via, I think, a bug or a mistake from their part, right? The gear cost looks the same in terms of like how much it costs, like it's 22.14, whereas with characters that are tier 1 native it's 18.12, as you can see. So just something for you to consider if you plan to build this character. You might want to get to it sooner rather than later, because as you can see, this is only 2 mil as opposed to with somebody like Imani or Odin, it's 4. So gold is one of the resources in this game that you can never have too much of, so you want to save as much of it as possible when possible. So if they make a mistake, listen, that's their mistake. You know what I'm saying? And they can't ban me for for leveling up my character. They can de-rank my character if they want to give me back all my resources, but again, I highly doubt they're gonna do that. Anyway, so just wanted to put that information out there for any of you guys who wanna build this character. Let's see, we're at 20 exactly, almost 20,000 Soul of the Valentino. 18, 27, of course. It started off light and then they're just like but 9 is not bad. Let's see. I don't want to get too excited, you know, not too hot, not too cold, 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 not too happy, not too sad. You know, you don't want to invest too much in one direction, because then things can always get flipped right on its head. For me though, let's see, this last one looks like it's gonna cost me about maybe 5k for the gears here, unless something goes incredibly sideways at the end here. So that's, let me see, what did we end up spending there? Let's go back and look via low-key. We're at the 15, so about 4.5. Yeah, about 4.5. Kind of curious. Let me see here. So it's 2,200. I think that sounds right for a tier 2 tier 4, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna tier 4 her yet though, because I want to test her in PvP at level 80 and see, because I know not everyone is gonna have their resources on hand to tier 4 her right away. So I think I'm gonna drop a CTP on her, maybe a conquest or an authority, a mighty one, and then see how she actually performs. And then after we tier 4 her, then we can come back and see if the tier 4 made a big difference, or if we're just gonna really need to go to the next level and get that artifact. But we'll see, ladies and gents. For now though, I'll catch you guys in the next one. There's gonna be a lot of videos on this character, because of course she's causing controversy because she is so expensive. By the way guys, I know the buy-in right now is 5,200, but keep in mind, when you upgrade the character via the achievement tab right here, as you can see, you're gonna get back 1,000 crystals. Okay, so technically it's gonna cost you 4,000, right? And you can make it be a little bit cheaper than that if you wait until Black Friday, because at Black Friday it's gonna be discounted to to 30%, as opposed to right now upon her release it only being 20%. Okay, so catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what your findings have been, and yeah, hopefully Shallow Ball is everything you guys wanted her to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.